Okay, so we're in the 10 by 40, and this is our tomato plants that we purchased. Trying to get seeds off of them, and our Belgium giant, they all turned out well, and this one hit the soil and just died. I'm going to transplant it today, see if it might just be something in the soil. So we pulled up the massive broccoli that was in here going into seed, and that is our parsley. And then we've got all of our plants here. That's our herbs. It's too hot in here to germinate them. I'm going to have to move them over to the 12 by 12. That's our peppers and some of the stuff we transplanted out of the 12 by 12. All the tomatoes. Majority of them started off in the house and then they got transplanted out. And this is our white pumpkins with orange veins. If anybody knows the name of them, would greatly appreciate it because I can't find it anywhere. And that's Lucas's science experiment. Sing to one and not the other. And I'm not allowed to help. So this is our dragon fruit. They were doing good on the other end of the greenhouse. They were doing good in the house. And we moved them out here, transplanted them, and put them on the top shelf. So that wasn't a good idea. There's my sad little mango. I've got another one in the house. This is our cucumbers and a few tomatoes. Yesterday got extremely hot in here before we could catch it. And we don't have an automatic fan thermostat, so looks like some of them didn't make it. And then today we are working on mulching this and maybe adding a few of the Mrs. Flowers in here. And we're going to cardboard that and both sides. There's some wood chips on it. And the hot box here, we've got sweet potatoes in it, trying to get starts off of some shoots. This weather has really been crazy. Nothing has liked it except for brassicas. It's our blackberry. We had to run another wire across this so we can get it separated out, and that way it can breathe. Might get some blackberries. Our potato bin. We've got some potatoes coming out now. This weather would just quit. Of course, our compost pile. Everything in the world goes in there except seeds. Garlic from last year. And this is our mess. But it's all got a purpose. It's all going to be cut down and made into something. We had Jake pulling skids apart. These are cants that I milled with the chainsaw. Lots of fun there. And we do have baby bunnies. They finally bred. Our Forrest and Jenny turned out to be Jenny and Forrest. Oh, just took off running. There she is. That's the proud mama. Say hello, Jenny. And the babies are in here. We got our wind blocker up. I'll have to take that off here in a minute. Chicken tractor. Starting to wonder if it'll ever get used. We've got two of these. The other one is in the back. And we got to get all this here cleaned up today, hopefully, weather permitting. And when we get ready to do the project of the outdoor furnace, it's going to be that guy there, and we'll keep you updated and posted on that. So we're in the process of weed matting this and putting up more fences. Of course, there's our strawberries. This is all going to be onions here. Our peas, we had a couple germinate, and I think the cold and the rain just messed up the other seeds to it. As you see, we got one there, a couple there. But and this is bee balm, which looks like I need to spray it. Got bugs on it. We dusted one. And this is going to be a row of peppers, probably 2 rows of peppers. Looks like we're actually going to have a healthy garden this year due to the weed mat, because there's going to be a lot less weeds and the rows are more organized. These are all going into seed. It is kale, a couple collards, and my Brussels sprouts. For some reason, Brussels sprout seeds are hard to find. Usually by the time we get there, they're either picked over or just don't have them. And this is the same type of grass that's in front of the greenhouse. And we're going to take and find those clumps of grass today. And Storm has got plants in here, and we've got to take and cardboard all this here to organize it and get it cleaned up. Her flowers are somewhere in there. That's going to be an exciting job. And then we'll throw wood chips to it to hold down the cardboard. And the cardboard, of course, is to cut back weeds. Hopefully stop them. Weeds and grass. Realized this morning, not all weeds are bad. A lot of medicinal purposes. This was her Mother's Day gift that the boys and I built. And we got her all painted yesterday. The drop cloth is on the gate because she didn't want white on the blue. So that's pretty much it. And spearmint is everywhere. If you grow spearmint or any mint, put it in a bucket. If not, it will take over everything. Next day, ran out of daylight yesterday, but this is what we did. We cleaned all this up, got all this trimmed up, and got her mulched. And then, where we said we're going to take and clean up the edge next to the garden and herb garden. That was our outcome. So we got all this done, cardboard down, keep the weeds out. Of course, we managed to relocate the goji berry. So it's a work in progress. Tried getting some of the weeds out of here. Clover has taken over, along with a few other things. While we got nice weather, I'm going to try and get some, check and see if the onions are ready to be dropped in the holes. The strawberries seem to be doing good. We had that frost come through a few days ago, and didn't kill the strawberry plant, but it took a couple strawberries. But they're all in, pretty much all in bloom now. And then this is the 12 by 12. Have to fix my door. So there's more of the beefsteaks you gotta do something with. So our orange bells are up, our yellow bells are coming up, the red bells are coming up. And we have no luck on the sweet banana or the mild jalapeno. And we've still got onions here. All the spinach I've got to find a home for, which is probably going to be right on the other side of this 12 by 12. So our straight 8s and market moors are coming up out of the float trays. That's the onions for the garden. And this is all the bulbs that we've tried to get going. We picked these up for 59 cents, and I found out when I was looking at the package why. But we're hoping and praying. Some of these were dated for last year. So that is a finish up and completion video. And okay, everybody, this little guy right here loves to eat my plants. And this compost that they're sitting in has been loaded. My cucumber, they finally quit eating it, but anything that's on the ground, they're eating. And I recently found out that they will eat your strawberries. So we've got to come up with a way to deter them. If anybody's got any ideas, feel free to comment. But that is it. Thank you. And y'all have a blessed day.